everybody, it's Mum by Doug. Yeah, I know. I'm making 2 videos in 2 days. This is a video response to Stacy, Dreamer72Fem, and it's because she posted the video of me talking to her and Lizzie, and we were talking about doing a whole YouTube cruise. And I don't think it's the first time that's been done. I think other people have done that. But here's what I was thinking. I went out and did a little, just tiny bit of research because I have been on a few cruises before, and we kind of know when the good seasons are to go, the bad seasons, all that. Like, we went this last time in October, not the best time to go. But just to throw it out there, I wanted to see what kind of feedback I got if I said, hey, how about a 2010 YouTube cruise? We'll call it like Cruise Tube or South Cruise or something, I don't know. And it would be either in the early part, very early part of the year, or possibly March time frame. Here's the thing. I went out and did some price checking on 5-day cruises because I think 5 days is good for most people. 7 days could be long for someone who's never cruised before and doesn't know if they'd like it. 3 days is, I think, not long enough to take any cruise if you have a choice. And I think the difference in price warrants going for the middle-of-the-road 5-day cruise. Just to get ideas of prices, because I'm sure that's what people would wonder, I went out to the Carnival.com website and just put in a couple of different scenarios for fun, just to give people an idea of what you'd be talking about. Now, keep in mind, these are the rack rates, but they do include all taxes and fees, everything out the door. These would be the prices. So I think if we actually did get a group together, I could get a hold of a travel agent, maybe even the one that we went through this time because they offered us a group rate, and maybe even get a better deal than what I'm reading out here. Seems like this is the highest price it would be. But to give you an idea, in March of 2010, a 5-day cruise out of Jacksonville, Florida, which is not too far down in Florida, which is why I picked that one. For people driving, it wouldn't be as far. You'd be looking at, for 2 people in a room, each person would be looking at $505. That's if you have 2 people in a room. If you got 4 people in a room, if people actually wanted to do that, it would be $415 per person. So now keep in mind, that is your accommodations, so your room with great service, your formal dining anywhere on the ship, limited beverages, so it doesn't include alcohol for people who drink, it doesn't include soft drinks. So this price includes like all your food and then drinks like tea, coffee, lemonade, fruit punch, whatever. Those things are all included also. So 5 days, it would go to like Nassau, Bahamas, and Half Moon Cay. Half Moon Cay is Carnival's private island thing that they have, so it does a day in each. A day in Nassau and a day in Half Moon Cay. So it'd be looking at like $500 a person if you get 2 people in a room. We never spend much time in the room on the cruise, so to us the accommodations aren't that big of a deal, and we always get the minimum room, which is the prices I looked up. An interior room without a window and all that. They don't, for some reason they don't have January 2010 prices posted, so I compared against January 2009 just to get an idea, because seasonally it makes a difference. In March you've got spring break people starting to cruise. In January you really have nothing as far as holiday wise, so the prices are really good. And since you're going to the Bahamas in January, it's still going to be warm. It's still going to be like 80 or so degrees. So it would be nice, but not too hot like the middle of summer. So in January of 2009, the prices are going to be, now I'm not talking about doing this in 2009, but just to compare seasons. Same cruise, same everything, but for 2 people in a room, it would be $360 per person. So $360 per person for a 5-day cruise. That includes taxes, port fees, all that stuff. I added it all up and that's what it was. If you had 4 people in the room, it would only be $298 per person. I mean, that's $300 for a 5-day cruise. So if you like putting a lot of people in one room, you don't mind sleeping in, like some rooms have bunk beds, because there's really not enough room for 4 beds on the floor. So if you got 4 people in a room, someone would have to be up in bunks, I think. So anyway, basically it ranges anywhere from $298 if you get 4 people in the room, and you go in January. If you go in March and you only get 2 people in the room, it's $505 per person. So it's kind of, it's about a $200 difference all told per person. So you gotta add that up. Oh, the thing these don't include are gratuities, which are customary on a cruise. So you'd have to add that in too. Okay. Let me know if people would be interested in something like this. I know it seems early. That'd be well more than a year away. But if we wanted to get a group together to do something like this, now would be the time to start planning it. So, yeah. Comment and let me know your thoughts on this, or say, hey, I would be more than happy to go and could go. Or say, I would love to go, but I can't. And that's fine too. But let me know. Okay. Peace out. Aside cruise. Choo choo. Oh wait, that's a train. That's like what they do right at the lifeboat drill when it ends. Okay. Alright, bye.